Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed about the Thomson model of atom. In this session, we will discuss about the Rutherford and the Bohr's model of atom. So let's start with Rutherford model. Rutherford performed an alpha particle scattering experiment. That means he passed alpha rays through a thin gold foil. Now, what are these alpha rays? These contain alpha particles, and these alpha particles are just helium nucleus. That means helium carrying a 2 positive charge. So, alpha particles contain the helium nucleus, and he allowed these particles to fall on a thin gold foil. And he observed that most of the alpha particles pass straight through the gold foil. See, you can see that there were most of the radiations pass straight through the gold foil. This is the gold foil shown here. Gold foil contains atoms, and when these alpha particles are passed through this gold foil, most of the alpha particles pass straight undeflected through the gold foil. Second observation was some of the alpha particles were slightly deflected by small angles. So there were certain rays which were deflected by small angles. See the figure 2 here. So they show a slight deflection. And there were a very few alpha particles which turned back or which retraced its path, means they rebounded. तो ये alpha rays है and it come back in the same direction. It was a very small in number, so very few alpha particles appear to rebound. So you can see here clearly, this is a gold foil shown here, the atoms of the gold foil. This is the gold foil shown here. Most of the radiations are passing straight through the gold foil. A very few alpha particles show small deflection and some turned back on its path. So he draw certain conclusions from his observation. पहले एक्सपेरिमेंट किया, उसके बाद ऑब्जर्वेशन सी, व्हाट डिड ही ऑब्जर्व, एंड देन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ हिज ऑब्जर्वेशंस he gave his conclusions. So what were the conclusions of Rutherford model? First was, since most of the alpha particles pass straight through the gold foil, they do not undergo any deflection. That shows that most of the space inside the atom is empty. So this was the first conclusion. Most of the space inside the atom is empty. Why? Because most of the rays pass straight through the gold foil without undergoing any deflection. Second observation, second conclusion, atom has a small nucleus having a positive charge. Why? Because some of the alpha particles undergo small deflection. That means the atom has a small nucleus which has a positive charge. See, alpha particles are also positively charged, and when they move near a positively charged center, they will deflect or move away. So since they are deflected by small angles, that means the nucleus occupies a very small space inside the atom and it has a positive charge. So the second conclusion was, atom has a small nucleus having positive charge. Third is, the size of nucleus is very small compared to the size of atom because a very few alpha particles were there which retraced their path or which turned back on the same path, so which appear to rebound, and most of the positive charge and the mass of the atom is inside the nucleus. Since a very few in number alpha particles were there which turned back on their path, that means the size of nucleus is very small as compared to the size of atom. So these were the three important conclusions of Rutherford model. Let's revise these conclusions. Most of the space inside the atom is empty. The atom is a small nucleus having positive charge, and the size of nucleus is very small compared to the size of the atom. On the basis of his conclusions, he then gave his model of atom, according to which an atom has a positively charged nucleus at the center and most of the mass is present inside the nucleus. So this was the first point of Rutherford model, that atom has positively charged nucleus and most of the mass is inside the nucleus. The electrons revolve around the nucleus in different orbits, and third is size of nucleus is very small compared to the size of atom. So these were the points of Rutherford model of atom. Now there was certain defect of Rutherford model, and the major defect was that whenever any particle is moving around the nucleus, see, he said that electrons revolve around the nucleus in certain orbits. When any charged particle revolves around a positive charge, or when any charged particle is revolving, it undergoes acceleration. And when any charged particle undergo acceleration, it will continuously lose energy. That means the revolving electron, this electron is revolving, the revolving electron should continuously lose energy, means its path will continuously go on decreasing and ultimately it will fall into the nucleus. So the major defect of Rutherford model was that he could not explain the stability of the atom. Why? Because he said that electrons are revolving around the nucleus, and any charged particle, if it is revolving, it will undergo acceleration, and if any particle undergo acceleration, it will continuously lose energy. Lose energy का मतलब है उसका path क्या होगा, छोटा होता जाएगा. So it will be a spiral shaped part and ultimately it will fall into the nucleus. Means atom is unstable according to Rutherford model. So he could not explain the stability of the atom, and this was a major drawback of Rutherford model of atom. So today we will wind up with this. In the next session we will discuss the Bohr's model of atom and the distribution of electrons. Thank you.